Good evening and welcome to this 7th grade volleyball match between the Pittsfield Lady Braves and your West Central Cougars. Starting for the Cougars, we have number 5, Braylee Littig, number 3, Izzy Wellenreiter, number 20, Adrienne Kaufman, number 9, nope, that's not a 9, that's an 8, Maya Little, 16, Bailey Long, and number 10, Hallie Lawson.
Lining up for the Braves, we have back to serve right now is Kinley Gerard, Carly Patterson, Cameron Riley, Emma Dipple, Tori Stambaugh, and Presley Brown. Serve is up and over.
Ball sent over by the Cougars. And no return. Point West Central. Braylee Littig back to serve.
Ooh. That was close. Yep. Out of bounds. Point Pittsfield.
It's almost right on that line.
Back to serve for Pittsfield is Cameron Riley. Underhand serve up and over to West Central.
Oh.
An attack by Adrienne Kaufman for a point for West Central. They are up 2-1.
Kaufman to Littig, back to Kaufman for the kill. Back to serve for the Cougars is Izzy Wellenreiter.
Nice tip. Received by the Braves and attack to the back row and point for the Braves. Game is tied up 2-2.
She had a killer underhand serve there right over the net. Little volley back and forth, and the Braves end up with it.
Back to serve right now is Emma Dipple for the Braves. Underhand serve up and over.
Return by the Cougars.
A nice attack by Maya Little. And returned. Hit right into the net, tried to return it, and it was dead ball. Let's see, we have a substitution in for the Braves. Right now it looks like Kelsey Yelia is coming in, as well as Molly Daniels.
We have 2 substitutions for the Cougars. It looks like number 21, Olivia Clark, is coming in to replace Adrienne Kaufman.
And Sophie Grubb will be coming in for the front row.
Yep, replacing Bailey Long.
Back to serve is Olivia Clark for the Cougars. She's got a nice underhand serve. Hope to keep it in bounds. Good, it's returned by the Braves. Little back and forth action. Oop, and a dead ball right in between the 2 front row players. Just a miscommunication right there.
She psyched him out, sending it over on the second hit.
Point for West Central. They are up 4-2 with Olivia Clark back on the line. Right into the front row, returned.
Sent over by Littig.
Nice.
Point West Central.
They're up 5-2.
The Cougars are coached by Krista Coons and Kelly Mast.
The Braves are coached by Kate and Josie Marable.
Olivia Clark's serve is up and over.
Oh, yeah, that was a little, there was a little net play up there at the front line. Kind of hard to tell. I don't know if it was a 4 hit. I don't know if it really went over, but either way, West Central recovers, and Olivia Clark will be back to serve again, 6-2. Underhand serve, up and over.
Returned by the Sakis. Sent by Littig.
Oh, attempted to hit a kind of overhand tap over. Point back to West Central. Olivia Clark, I'm sorry. Point West Central.
There you go.
We have a guest up here with us. Decker's up here, getting all our attention. Olivia Clark back to serve. Up and returned by the Braves. Good. They had a 3-touch conversion there and returned from Olivia Clark to dead space on the Warriors side. So West Central is going to take another point
It was a great setup and attack. Just weren't ready for it to return so fast.
In for the Braves is Gavin Mcdonald. She'll be coming into the back row.
Olivia Clark still stepping back to serve.
She usually can put several serves down right in a row. Oh, nice. Barely made it over the net, and a little dink there by Sophie Grubb to get into dead ground there. Point West Central, 10-2. Timeout taken by the Braves, it looks like. West Central is up 10-2. We're going to take a break too. We'll be
Very good, buddy. And we are back in action. Olivia Clark stepping back to serve once again.
West Central is up 10-2. Underhand serve, barely crosses the plane. Oh, good try. Maya Little tried to tap it back over, got into the net and went out of bounds. So Braves will take a point, 10-3. Back to serve is Tori Stambaugh for the Braves, or the Warriors, I'm sorry. No, you are the Braves. Good serve.
Ball's up.
Nice attack. Oh, nice attack front row from Presley Brown to the back row for the Cougars, and point for the Braves.
She hit that wide open spot.
Tori Stambaugh is back to serve again for the Braves. Ball up, good hard serve, returned, out of bounds from the Cougars. Point Braves, it's 10-5.
Ball's up.
Nice hard serve, the front row. Kind of just passed right to the top of the net where it comes back over on the Cougars side and nobody's there. They are there, it's just a hard one to get out of the net. So point Braves, 10-6. Stambaugh back to serve, back to Littig, retrieved or sent back over. And Warriors are gonna the Braves are gonna send it back out of bounds. Cougars are gonna return the ball here. They're back to serve as Hallie Lawson. Cougars are up 11-6.
Ball's up.
Nice.
Another short serve by the Cougars. Third ball just barely made it over.
They did free ball it, but right over the front of the net. And a nice free ball over, kind of cross court by Maya Little. Nice passing there, girls. Cougars are up 12-6 with Hallie Lawson back to serve.
Ball's up and over.
Good.
Pittsfield trying to set something up.
No.
Oh, and that free ball just doesn't make it over.
Nope.
I like that we're at least seeing quite a few three-hit attempts.
Yep.
Of course, it is later in the season, so I'm sure they've been working up on that.
This is the Cougars' last home game of the season, so after a while they'll be celebrating 8th grade night. We'll have some announcements for that later.
Hallie Lawson's serve was in the net, and up for Pittsfield is Presley Brown.
Nice serve right over the front line. And they have a three-hit attempt there, but a little short into the net by the front row. So the Braves are going to take a point. It's 13-8.
Brown is back again to serve.
We have a substitution for the Braves. In right now for the Braves is number 4, Cameron Riley. She's coming into the front row. Nice serve from the back row here. And the Cougars are unable to return it, so point goes to the Braves. 13-9 with Presley Brown back in the line to serve. Nice serve and ace. Nice serve. She's got a nice overhand serve. We've got a timeout taken by West Central. West Central leads 13-10 with the Braves serving. We'll be back.
And we're back. We have number 21, Presley Brown, still back to serve.
Ball's up and over, retrieved by Littig. Cougars are attempting a three-touch hit here, but there is miscommunication in the front row, so ball's dropped. Braves are making a comeback. They're down 11-13. Brown back to serve. Another nice serve. Littig is there to get it, and the ball just kind of does one of those fairy drops. It goes right over the top of the net and drops. Braves did have somebody there, but again, those are very difficult to retrieve out of.
Not much you can do with those, unfortunately. No. Back to serve for the Cougars is number 8, Maya Little.
We have a substitution. Chevelle Ireland's coming into the front row.
Ball's up.
Nice ace.
And, yep, Pittsfield cannot send it back.
Maya Little back up to serve. 15-11 for the Cougars. A deep serve. The Braves are there. They have a nice attempt, a three-touch attempt there. Get it back over, and ooh, a little dink back and forth here.
Pittsfield returns it.
Oh, that was a nice volley on both teams. Just the last one's one of those overhead passes, like you're kind of back row or backwards in the front row. So point goes to the Braves, 15-12.
We got some substitutions for Pittsfield. Number 26, Emma Dipple, comes in the front row. We also have number 6, Carly Patterson, back to serve. Ball's up.
Ooh, and a nice kill
drops.
just right over the net in a big hole for West Central. 15-13, West Central is ahead with Dipple back to serve. Patterson.
Just short. We've had a lot of short serves though this game.
Yeah.
There haven't been too many deep, but short ones have been effective so far.
Yep, whatever gets you points. In for West Central right now is going to be Adrian Kaufman and Bailey Long. Bailey will be coming back to serve, and Adrian goes to the front row. Serve is up and good. Oh, keep on playing.
I don't think she realized it was over the first time.
I think she kind of looked at it like she thought it was going to be out of bounds, and then went for it, touched it. We got a second hit, and then the third hit was a little, oh, but what are they calling? Nope. Okay. We got it figured out. Kinley Gerard is going to come back for Pittsfield and serve.
16-14, West Central.
Nice serve and ace. Chevelle Ireland is there, but it kind of rolls off her arms and goes out of bounds. So Kinley Gerard is back to serve for the Braves. Nice serve up and over to Ireland. Returned.
Pittsfield
We're going to do a lot of overhead tipping right now. Oh. And an attempt was made from the back row, but kind of just rolled. So point goes back to West Central, 17-15. Braylee Littig will be back to serve for the Cougars.
Ball's up.
Nice.
And Pittsfield has the
nice
ball up.
Pass.
Set.
Nice three-hit spike. She's got a kill. That was Cameron Riley with a front row attack, but they had a nice bump set spike there.
Short little hit and got the job done.
Cameron Riley is going to go back to serve for the Braves. They are down by 1 point. They've made a good comeback here.
Ball's up to Adrian Kaufman. Liddig sets it up. Ooh, out to Hallie Lawson, a little deep.
Little deep. She's a little lady up there in the front. I don't doubt that she couldn't get to it, but it was just a little miss off red. So in for West Central right now is going to be Cordelia Fuller. She's going to come in for the front row. Hallie Lawson's going to go out. Back to serve was Cameron Riley, but she had a net serve. So point goes to West Central. They're ahead, 18-17.
In comes Izzy Wellenrider. Looks like she's replacing number 4, Chevelle Ireland. And Izzy is back to serve. 18-17 Cougars. Ball's up.
Nice
and
serve.
Short, good spot. Ball's set up by Pittsfield and spike
Nice
attempt.
attack.
There was a dig there.
Oh, all right. Well, the Braves there had a nice bump set spike. It was returned or retrieved, I guess, by the Cougars, but unable to get it over inbounds. So points going to go back to the Braves where they've tied the game 18s. And in for the Braves is Kelsey Elliott to play in the front row. Back to serve is Emma Dipple.
Ball's up. It's short to Fuller.
And a kill, or a
Just
ace.
in the net.
18-19. Braves are up. First game, or first set of the game.
Ball's up to Maya Little. She sends it over. Up, Liddig to Adrian
Over
Kaufman for a hit. The ball's up, spiked by Pittsfield. Great spike.
Nice. Kelsey Elliott had a front row attack and a kill. Braves are up 20-18 over the Cougars.
Another good spot for a hit. Nice big tall girl. It's exactly what you want.
Yep. Well, looks like there's a break of some kind here. We're going to take a break as well. Pittsfield Braves are up 20-18 over the West Central Cougars, and we'll be right back. Back to Winchester, where the Braves just had another overhand. Oh, nice. Oh, shoot.
Spike attempt, just long.
Yep. So we have a couple substitutions. In for West Central right now, I believe, is Sophie Grubb and Olivia Clark, as is for, let's see, Molly Daniels is coming in for Pittsfield.
Looks like it'll be Olivia Clark stepping back to serve. Yep. She had a good run last time. Let's see if she can get that going again.
Yep.
Cougars are down by 1.
Nice soft underhand serves. She has a good spot for each one of them.
Turned by Pittsfield and
Oh,
spiked
nice.
by Grubb.
They returned it right over the top of the net, but Sophie Grubb's there to take care of it and puts it right down in the center front. Olivia Clark is back to serve. She's tied the game up at 20.
Ball's up. Pittsfield sets it up for the spike.
Another attempt from Elliott, but this time it just goes a little short into the net. 21-20 for the Cougars. Olivia back to serve.
Ball's up. Pittsfield's got to pass up. It's playable. They make it over.
They do.
Oh, up by Olivia Clark, and that'll be out of bounds. Point Pittsfield.
Now we're going to be playing point for point, I think, back and forth.
Tied at 21s with
Tori Stambaugh back to serve. Nice overhand serve. It's returned right back over to her. We're going to see if they can free ball it over, which they do. There's an attack made
by
the
Maya
front
Little.
row. And whoop.
Oh.
Oh, shoot. A little bit of standing up in the game there, so the ball doesn't go very far other than up. So they're unable to return the ball over to West Central for under 3 hits. And into the game right now for West Central is Hallie Lawson. Cordelia Fuller is going to take a seat. Lawson will be back to serve. West Central leads 22-21.
And the ball is up and short.
Nice.
Ace.
Right to the front left where there's not really anybody there. We're going to take a timeout from the Braves. West Central is ahead 23-21, and we'll be back in just a minute.
And we're back. We have number 10, Hallie Lawson, back to serve for the Cougars.
Cougars are ahead 23-21 in the first set of this 7th grade match between the Cougars and Pittsfield Braves.
Ball is up and returned by the Braves. And another tip by the Cougars.
Oh, tip over to the Braves side. They kind of pass it right into the net, and it's a very difficult ball to play out of the net. So point's going to go to West Central. They've got match point right here, 24-21 with Lawson back to serve.
Ball's
nice
up.
Serve. Returned.
Pittsfield
and
sets it up and spike.
So they had a bump set spike going on, but this set has a little roll to it. Kind of fingertips get soft and it rolls, which is okay, but it's called an illegal contact there.
2 hands, just a little bit.
So West Central is going to take the first set of this match, the 7th graders, 25-21. We're going to take a break as well, and when we come back, we'll start the second one.
And we're back here in Winchester with the second set of the 7th grade match between the Pittsfield Lady Braves and the West Central Cougars.
And for the Braves right now, we've got Cameron Riley, Kinley Gerard, Carly Patterson, Presley Brown and Tori Stambaugh and Emma Dipple.
And for the Cougars, we have Izzy Wellenreiter, Adrian Kaufman, Hallie Lawson, Braylee Littig, looks like Bailey Long, and Maya Little. Cougars took the first set 25-21.
And back to serve for West Central right now is going to be Braylee Littig.
Ball's up.
Nice overhand serve and an ace right to start the game off. So early lead, 1-0 for the Cougars. Just gonna be back to serve again. Nice ball up and over.
Good
Retrieved.
pass.
And failed free ball on the Braves. So Cougars are up 2-0. Tonight, I'm Amanda Vortman, and this is Rachel DeWitt, Rachel Moore, as well as our husbands and our kids, if you can hear them all.
And another ace for Braylee Littig.
You can just call us the suckers because our husbands make us do this.
You get roped into it.
Braylee Littig back to serve for the Cougars. They are up 3-0 with a nice pass or nice serve over. Retrieved over to the Cougars and a failed tip over. So Cougars take an early lead of 4-0. Littig back to serve again. Looks like we've got a substitution for the Braves. Olivia Brown's going to come in for the front row.
Littig
Cameron
back to
Riley's
serve.
out.
Ball's up.
Oh,
and
nice.
Short serve.
Nice ace. Just kind of to hit the top of the, it didn't hit the top of the net, but when it passed the plane of the net, it just kind of dropped right in front. Oh, we have a substitution. Oh,
it was too late.
a little too late. Kind of a last minute idea to sub in.
You know, our husbands rope us into this, but it is nice being able to watch the girls a little bit, watch them play, get out there, have some fun.
Absolutely.
Mask or no mask,
Yep.
you know, at least they're out there.
Absolutely. So Littig misses her serve.
Maybe that late substitution was the tactic.
Maybe. Loss of concentration. Back for the Braves is Kinley Gerard.
Ball's up to Adrian Kaufman. It's over. Braves will send it back. Pass up by Maya Little.
And Cougars are unable to get the ball back over, so point to the Braves. Cougars are up 5-2.
Back to serve for Pittsfield was Kinley Gerard. Ball's up. Littig tips. Ball's up. Set up by Pittsfield. Oh, and a good spike attempt.
Yep.
Right on the line, it looks like.
By Emma Dipple. It was right on the line. If it touches the line, it's inbounds.
If you notice, the Cougars, too, were all shifted to one side, and she hit it right to the opposite, which is exactly what you want to do.
Kinley Gerard back to serve again for the Braves. Back to Maya Little.
Adrian Kaufman saves it, sends it back over for the Cougars.
Oh,
And no return for the Braves.
she was there, but the pass wasn't to anybody, and they were unable to get it there. So Izzy Wellenreiter is going to go back to serve for the Cougars. They're up 6-3.
Ball's up, and short serve.
Oh,
Ace.
nice ace.
Caught the Braves right in transition,
Yeah,
looks like.
Gavin McDonald was there, but just missed it. Wellenreiter back to serve again. Cougars up 7-3.
Ball's up.
And serves a little short right into the net. So back for the Braves is going to be Olivia Brown to serve.
7-4 West Central. Ball's up and into the net.
Just needed about another inch or two, and she would have made it over. But we've got some substitutions. In for the Cougars right now are Olivia Clark and Sophie Grubb, as well as number 4, Cameron Riley for the Braves. Olivia Clark will go back to serve for West Central. They are up 8-4. Adrian Kaufman and Bailey Long are going to have a seat. So we'll see where her floater serve will go. Get her a good point. And it's got an ace right in between 3 of the Braves players, and it just dropped. Miscommunication there on the Braves. Everybody kind of standing there looking, but there is something about these underhand serves that they're not super powerful, but they do have a little magic behind them.
float right over that net. Ball's up by Pittsfield and a spike attempt.
Nice.
Kind of like a spike tip thing, but it works.
Left-handed, Emma Dipple. I need to pay more attention. Is she a lefty? She's going to go back to serve, so we'll get a perfect chance to see. A couple weeks ago, we had a girl that was hitting on both sides. It's kind of hard to keep track of. In for the Braves right now is Kelsey Elliott for the front row.
To Maya Little, she'll return it. The Braves send it back to the Cougars.
And a lot of tips, and those can get pretty ugly and pretty sloppy too. The refs will call you on a lot of that stuff, but they hit it into the net, so no sloppy calls on that one.
Ball's up. Littig sends it over.
Braves
set it up.
Yep, nice.
Good spike, just long.
Yep. Presley Brown goes up to spike, just hits it out of bounds in center, very back, but they had a nice bump set spike. Good attempt.
Back to serve for the Cougars is Hallie Lawson. And number 19, Molly Daniels, is in for the Braves. Ball's up into the net.
And
almost caught Grubb there.
Yep, it sure did. She's pretty, Hallie's pretty little. She's got a lot of might to her, but you know, these girls are still pretty little and their muscles, they're still trying to figure out control, use their muscles. That's a good serve from Tori Stambaugh that's unable to be returned from West Central. Point Braves. They are down 8-10 with Stambaugh back to serve. Ball's up and oh, another short serve. Had several of those on both teams, but just get a little stronger and more consistent and that'll work out.
It's 11-8, Cougars over Braves. Ball's up by Maya Little, sent over. Oh, Pittsfield will send it on two. Pass up. Littig tried to send it over and got caught up in the net.
Yep. Again, that's that big old monster right in the middle, but all right, the ball's going to go back to the Braves, and back to serve is going to be Presley Brown. We're going to have a substitution for them as well. Olivia Brown will be coming into the game, and Cameron Riley will have a seat. Nice overhand serve. Oh.
That passes into the net.
Again, with those net hits, you got to get down. You can't wait for them to come right back to you because they're not going to. They're going to fold to the floor.
Ball's up to Wellenreiter.
Nice serve. Nice
Littig
pass.
sends it over.
And they attempt a free ball, but unable to get that over.
Lots of girls seeing the floor tonight.
Yep.
More substitutions for West Central. Looks like we have Grubb going out, and she's being replaced by Bailey Long.
Yep.
Then Adrian Kaufman re-enters the game. Long service up into the net.
All right, some more substitutions for the Braves. In right now is Carly Patterson as well as Emma Dipple. Carly's going to be going back to serve. They are down just by 1 point, 11-12. Underhand serve. Oh, shoot.
Hit the ceiling.
It's the Winchester ceiling.
We do have fairly low ceilings for a volleyball match.
Yes. In the arched. But either way, regardless, you can't hit a ceiling on a serve. Regardless if it goes over, it stays on your side.
Serves up by Littig and ace. You know, this game might be the team that takes it over, maybe this the team that gets the ball over the net in their serves.
I agree.
So it's been a game of missed serves. Ball's up.
Nice serve and ace for Littig.
Nice hard serve, went right off the hands, or the arms, I guess I should say, of Carly Patterson.
Just kind of rolled right over. She was there, but
yep.
Littig will be back to serve again.
Ball's up and over, this time to the other side.
Sent right back over to West Central. Ooh. A lot of back and forth stuff. Yep. And that's going to end up in favor of the Braves. A lot of tip back and forth.
Yep, 1 hit, 2 hits.
Kinley Gerard will have this serve for the Braves right now.
Ball is up to Maya Little. She sends it over. The Braves tip it over. And then set up by Hallie Lawson with a spike from Adrian Kaufman.
Yes,
right
nice
down the
work.
line.
Nice kill, Adrian. Good way to set it up, though. All the girls, it takes all of them to make that happen.
Right, and to fight for that tip at the net. And they sure stayed with it.
Cordelia Fuller is going to be coming in for West Central as
Izzy Wellenreiter takes a seat.
she's going to be back to serve. Cordelia is.
That ball is up and just short.
All right, Braves going to take the ball back. They are down 13-16, and it looks like
We have a substitution.
Yep, Cameron Riley's going to come in to serve, and Olivia Brown's going to have a seat.
Ball's up and just short.
Another net serve.
Are you tired of hearing us say that yet?
I know. All right, another substitution for West Central. Olivia Clark's coming in, as well as Sophie Grubb. So let's see. I think Olivia's going to fall at a good time right now because we need some serves. Just don't want to jinx her. I feel like sometimes I do
And
that.
ball's up.
Oh, good.
Over.
Got one over.
Saki set it up. Go for the spike.
Ooh,
Good
nice.
spike, good block.
No, nice block by Grubb.
Sending it over.
Oh, shoot. Well, the West Central is unable to retrieve or, return their ball over to Braves. So Braves going to take the serve back. 14-17. West Central is up, and Yelliott's back into the front row for the Braves.
And Dipple is back to serve. Ball is up to Maya Little. She sends it over.
Ooh.
Oh.
Good try. Good try. Presley Brown's at the front row trying to tip the ball over and just has kind of some soft fingers, so the ball stays on her side.
Looked like it was almost a last-minute decision. She was almost trying to surprise the Cougars.
Yeah.
Just didn't work out for her there.
Lawson is back to serve for West
Ball's
Central
up.
and returned right back over to West Central. We're going to
Thank
play
goodness.
out of
Back
bounds.
to back to back.
Out of bounds.
Yep.
A lot of tip back and forth. We're not getting a lot of 3 hits, 3 touches per side. I mean, everybody's trying, but it's just a little back and forth.
Ball is up by Stanbaugh.
Into the net.
Yeah, I almost jinxed us from the last set because I said we were having many 3 hits and I was
know.
impressed. And yeah, now we're just playing the
Whatever ball goes.
1 hit.
Chevelle Ireland's checked into the ball game for the Cougars. Little is back to serve.
Serve is up. Pittsfield has it up. Oh, and
shoot.
into the net. Point West Central.
West Central is up 20-15 with Little back to serve again.
20-15 Cougars. Little serve is up and short. Pittsfield does get it.
Nice.
They send it over.
Yep.
A good pass
Ooh.
and spike attempt by Liddig.
For a kill. She didn't have any power behind it. I think that was a last-minute idea too, but that works. She spotted it in a good place in this back far corner where they had cheated up.
Ball is up and deep, just long.
Yep.
Point will go to Pittsfield as Presley Brown steps up to take the serve. Pittsfield will substitute. It looks like we have Olivia Brown coming into the front row. Ball is up and back to Clark. Retrieved by Liddig, sent over.
Wow, nice.
Spike by Liddig.
She was there. There was a little bit of a one hit back and forth, and Liddig is there for a middle hit attack and hits it right into the territory of the Braves. So point West Central, they are ahead 22-16. We've got Bailey Long back to serve for the Cougars.
Ball is up. Short serve, returned by the Braves.
And little running to get the ball, which then just kind of forces things to go out of bounds. So point for Braves. Yelliott's going to be back to serve. They are down 17-22 with a good serve over by Yelliott.
Ball is up to Liddig, to Lawson. She
Nice.
sets Liddig back up, the spike, and point West Central.
They were able to do a 3-touch on that side, a nice bump set spike. So if I have to say that they're not doing it for them to do it, I'll say it again. Braley's good about proving me wrong.
It's definitely more fun to watch when they get their 3 hits in, especially when one ends in a spike.
The concept is there, but it takes a lot for it to actually get work, you know.
Ball is up to Kaufman, over by Lawson. Returned by Pittsfield. And bounced around by the Cougars again in three hits. Some free ball action going. Kaufman returns the Pittsfield free ball and gets the point.
Yes, had an overhand attack for a point for West Central.
Very sloppy but active.
That was sloppy. Nobody
there.
was really where they needed to be. So second hit was being taken by the hitters and not the setter, and whatever.
Throwing in some spikes or one-handed hits, whatever they could do to get the ball up.
So we're in a timeout right now. Cougars are ahead 24-17 with the game point. They're going to take the lead. Or if they win this, then they will take the full match. They've won the first set 25-21 in this best of 3. Tonight's the 8th grade night for Cougars, and they'll celebrate for the Braves as well, having this short season and putting everything together, but being allowed to play thanks to the coaches, administrators, and officials, and all the people that have put it together to allow this to happen. We do have a little bit more of a crowd tonight, thankfully, for Winchester, as we have a pretty small capacity due to our size of the gym, but it's nice to see some fans here tonight. So Liddick's back up to serve for West Central, and she hits the top of the tape, and I thought it was going to go over. She's pretty disgusted with herself, but she'll figure that out. But this is back on.
For Pittsfield is Kenley Gerard. The ball is up. It's good.
Nice serve.
Lawson to Kaufman. It's over.
Nice.
And they get the point. It wasn't pretty, but they got the job done in 2 sets. Cougars take the match 25-21, 25-18.
We're going to take a couple minute break while the 8th grade starts to warm up. We will return while we're doing the 8th grade night. We've got some slides and we'll do some announcements here shortly. So we'll be back. Welcome to Winchester, where the West Central Cougars will be playing the Pittsfield Braves, 8th grade match of the volleyball game tonight.
And it's 8th grade night. Congrats to all the 8th graders. This may not have been a different looking season than what you're used to, but they still went out and made the best of it this year. I actually had the pleasure of coaching some of these girls in 6th grade, so it's hard to believe that they're already in 8th grade.
Yep.
It's definitely fun to see how they've grown, changed, and improved over the years.
Yep, absolutely. They did do a celebration on the floor earlier. We were a little short on getting to that because we didn't know when they were doing it, but you will see throughout the timeouts that we've got a slideshow of the girls with some fun facts that they filled out. And we also will congratulate the Pittsfield 8th grade girls on their season as well.
We remind you to subscribe to the channel. And if you hit 30 likes, you never have to hear my voice again.
It won't be long. You won't have to hear either of our voices anymore. But that's not to say that you can't tune in on Saturday, where the boys basketball team will be playing Barry at 3 o'clock, and you can listen to our husbands. So we've got some starting lineups for the teams here tonight. For West Central, we have, hold on a second, because we've got a little bit different than what we usually have. So right now, back for Pittsfield is going to be Isabel Smith, number 33. We have Lainey Constable, McKinley Walston, Taylor Peebles, Emma Henry, and Sophia Friesen. For West Central, Aubrey Blevins, Marissa Galloway, Kylie Clayton, Briley Lawson, Jaden Luna, and December Mitchell are out there.
That ball was up and it was just off Mitchell, point Pittsfield.
Served by Isabel Smith, taking an early lead for Pittsfield.
Ball's up, set by Clayton.
Nice a hit.
Spike attempt by Galloway. Returned by Pittsfield. That spike is long and just to the right.
Emma Henry has a really good front arm strength there. So it'll be interesting to see what she can bring the rest of the game here.
Aubrey Blevins back to serve for the Cougars. Ball is up. And there is a rotation issue for the Cougars. Someone must have been out of place.
Again, with the rotations, you can move positions, but you cannot move until the ball has crossed the plane of the net.
Yep, I think that's what the issue was. They just moved too fast.
There's a little discussion going on. So back for Pittsfield again is going to be Sophia Friesen to serve.
Ball is up and in the net. Point West Central.
Oh, but the point went to the wrong team, I believe.
Now back to serve is Blevins. It must have been the wrong server. Blevins' serve is up, and it is over. Pittsfield has it up. Nice pass. Good set. And spike attempt is long.
Taylor Peebles goes up for the front row attack and just hits over the top of it where it goes out of bounds.
Blevins up again. Ball is up.
In.
Pass
Nice.
is up. Back row attack in the net. Those are always so fun to attempt, though, so might as well go for it.
Yep, absolutely. That's Sophia Friesen trying it in the back row. There's a whole different approach to a back row hit and a front row. It looks as though it's pretty much the same, but it is a little different.
Blevins' serve was up. It was put in the air somewhat by a Pittsfield player. Actually, a great setter save there, but it could not be returned. Point West Central.
Blevins back up. Sorry. Nice pass and tip over by Pittsfield. Back to Luna and a tip by Kylie Clayton. And it's returned back by McKinley Walston in the front row for a kill for Pittsfield.
Spike just over Clayton.
We have a substitution in for Pittsfield as Grace Henry to come in for the front row.
And back to serve for Pittsfield is Emma Henry. Ball is up.
Nice.
Good serve. And good try to get it out of the net by Kylie Clayton.
She has a nice hard serve. Luna kind of got a good hand on it, but went straight into the net like a rocket. Kylie was there to try and dig it out. But
ball is up by Emma Henry. Dug up by Lawson. Sent over by Clayton. Ball is up.
Oh.
Tip attempt by Pittsfield. It's no good. West Central point.
West Central is up 6-4 with Marissa Galloway going back to serve at the moment.
Ball is up.
And out of bounds. Just barely hits it off the side of her hand. We have a substitution in for West Central. Number 11, Kinsey Jones, is coming in for Marissa Galloway in the back row.
And it looks like Taylor Peebles will step back to serve for the Braves. I keep wanting to say Sockies, like the high school team. They're the Braves. Ball's up. And Mitchell gets that ball up. Set
Nice.
Clayton, Spike Lawson, and it's good.
Nice. Briley Lawson had an outside hit that was touched by the Braves, but gone out of bounds for a point. West Central is up 7-5.
Very pretty three-touch play by West Central.
Absolutely. Kylie Clayton's going to go back to serve. Ball's up and in. Have a free ball with an overhand attack from the back row. Number 32, Taylor Peebles, gets a back row hit.
They're definitely being aggressive.
Absolutely. Reagan Brown's going to come in for the Cougars.
And back to serve for the Braves is McKinley Walston. That ball is up.
Nice hard serve. Back to Blevins, to Luna, and to Lawson with the overhand. We're going to play
Walston
3 hits here. Good. Nice
Oh,
hit by
deep
Walston,
ball by the Cougars,
and
pushing
a
it
nice
back.
free ball back over. It was out of bounds, but Warriors were there to pick it. Braves were there, I'm sorry. Oh, good try. That was a nice play back and forth by both teams.
Yep.
West Central's unable to get it back over, and Pittsfield's going to make a tied ball game here at 7s.
Looks like Brown, Jones, and Blevins back to receive.
Nice serve back there by McKinley Walston. Sorry, my list is out of order by 1 number. It's really throwing me here, as is the Braves and the Warriors. I apologize.
The ball is up.
I'm still on the Sockies.
Kinsey Jones gets the ball up in the air. Cougars do send it over.
They have some.
Pittsfield
Pittsfield has some
sending it.
nice passes here. Reagan Brown with a good dig.
Ball is over by the Cougars. Oh, spike attempt by the
Nice.
Braves.
Nice.
And
That's
hits the back
number
row.
9, Sophia Friesen, with an outside hit. Hits it to the back row where Cougars are there to get a handle on it, but not able to control it.
She actually jumped a little early and just still caught it. So
Yep.
good for her. She hangs.
Tips of her
She
fingers.
was hanging.
Number 24, McKinley Walston for an ace. They're going to take the leads 10-7 over the Cougars, with Walston back to serve again. Ball is up and in, a nice serve. Jones is there, but hits it out of bounds. Pittsfield is up 11-7 over the Cougars. Walston back to serve.
Ball is up.
And easy ace right over Briley's head, but too far over her head to get it. We have a nice hole back there, so she has a good spot if that's where she intentionally put it.
Ball is up. And Jones and Lawson kind of went in on that together. Luna to Lawson in the net.
Lawson attempts to hit it off the net, but she had kind of already taken an approach and was way underneath of it, so she arches real hard and snaps her wrist like she should, but when you're off the net that much, it's just going to go right into there. So
Ball
good
up
try.
by Walston. Back to Brown.
Out of bounds on the Cougars. Cougars are going to take a timeout right now. Pittsfield's up 14-7 in the first set of the 8th grade match here between the Pittsfield Braves and West Central Cougars. We'll be back in just a moment.
And we're back here with Walston still set to serve. See if the Cougars timeout tactic worked to freeze her serve. Ball's up. And another good serve.
But
Up by Jones.
is there. Yep, Jones is there. Luna tries to tip it over, but fails to do so. So ball's going to come back over to the Pittsfield side. They're up 15-7. Ballston back up.
To Jones. Over to Pittsfield. Up by Lawson.
Nice.
Set back over by Jones.
Nice.
Pittsfield setting it up. And a spike attempt is long.
Oh. Good attempt, both teams there. West Central did a great job defensively at trying to get that up, which they did in a free ball over. And Pittsfield does a nice job of setting it up too, but ball goes out of bounds.
Back to serve for the Cougars is December Mitchell. Ball is up and good. Pittsfield set to spike it over. They do.
Sophia Friesen gets a hand on it, and Briley
Cougars
Lawson.
turn.
Nice. West Central does get that set up. Briley Lawson takes a hit and hits it right in the hole.
Yep, I think it went from Brown to Luna to Lawson for the kill.
Mitchell's back up to serve for West Central.
Ball's up.
Nice easy pass from the
Pittsfield.
Braves.
Oh,
And
miscommunication there.
little collision in the front row, and nobody gets a handle on it. West Central's got the ball back 10-15 with Mitchell back to serve.
Ball is up. Over. Short serve.
And an ace. Nice. Taylor Peoples is there, just unable to get underneath of it. She kind of rolls over the top of the ball.
And that's their wide open spots right in the middle.
Yep, right center there. Nice
Ball is
reception. Back over
Tipped by Blevins.
Blevins. Yep.
Oh, good try. She couldn't do too much. She was going backwards.
Yep, Taylor Peoples
Hail
there
Mary.
to hit it, but going backwards, that's a hard one. So December Mitchell. Oh, we've got a substitution. Grace Henry's going to come in for Pittsfield, as is Sophia Friesen's going to go out for a little bit. She did a good attempt, had good, strong attempts out there. Very aggressive. Had some back row hits as well as front row.
Just ball is up to Walston.
Ooh, nice tip over.
Yep, set over by Isabel Smith. She has some very good hands tonight.
Briley Lawson's all over it, as then it gets returned, and Blevins hits it but goes out of bounds. That's a good net play there by both teams. Very aggressive, trying to work hard.
Number 35, Grace Henry, will be up for the Braves.
They are up 16-12.
Ball is up to Blevins. To Luna, tipped over. Nice tip.
Nice spot. All right, we have a substitution in for Pittsfield. Lainey Constable's coming in. One of the Henry girls is going out. Grace Henry. I could tell by they both have the same headband, same name. I just have to do a better job of remembering the first names.
Lawson is back for the Cougars. Galloway's back in, replacing Jones for the in the front row.
And oh shoot. So number 24, McKinley Walston, is there to return the ball over to the West Central side. And Marissa Galloway's right there at the net, but is not touching the net. So the ball hits her and just rolls right down in front of her, unfortunately. So
Smith back to serve for the Braves. Ball is up.
Galloway's
wow,
there.
good save
Nice.
by Luna.
Oh, be strong.
Tipped.
Oh. A lot of people touch balls.
Yep.
Right
Yep.
That was kind of, I don't know who all had a handle on that. You can tell from the video it wasn't pretty, but everybody was super aggressive, and that's what you like to see.
Ball is up to Blevins. Looks like Pittsfield's going to return it. Up by Brown. Luna sends it over. Ball is set up by Pittsfield.
And they attempt a 3-hit attack here, but are unable to get it over back to West Central. So they do lead. Pittsfield's up 18-14. Kylie Clayton's back into the game, and Jaden Luna is back to serve. Ball is up and good.
Short serve.
Sorry,
good
I'm
pass.
taking after you.
Nope, you're fine.
Nice.
Good serve. I think a miscue a little bit on the set hit there from Pittsfield.
Yep. Very aggressive, both teams are, so this net play is not the prettiest to watch, but nobody's given up, and that's what you like. You can't take an aggression out of anybody.
Kind of a miscue on that returned pass there. Good serve by Luna. Don't want to take any credit away from that.
Nope, not at all. She's pretty consistent with her serves.
Ball is up.
And nice. Nice net serve. Hits the top of the net like the tape, just curls over, and point ace for the Cougars.
Not much the Braves could do about that one.
Nope. In for the Braves right now, Sophia Friesen. Jordan Apps, I believe, is who's setting.
I believe.
Okay.
Ball is up. Good serve, good hard serve. Set up by Friesen.
Nice.
Over
Oh, nice.
by Emma Henry. Back
She's
again by Emma Henry, and
yes.
she gets it the kill.
Nice work for the Braves. Way to keep fighting and not giving up. Henry's a pretty big force out there on the front row. Jordan Apps is back in for for Pittsfield, and she's back to serve. They're up 19-17.
Ball is up.
Nice
Short
serve.
to Galloway. Oh,
shoot.
miscue there.
We had a lot of girls looking at each other. The second hit is ideally your setters. Not taking anything away from anybody out there, but everybody's looking at each other because you kind of know what the roles are, but it's a matter of if you can get there or not.
Mitchell to Luna to Clayton, who tried to send it over. Point Pittsfield. See if the Cougars can't get something going here. They really need to make a stop if they're going to get back in this game.
Yep. Serve up by Jordan Apps. Nice serve. She's very strong.
Good pass by Galloway to Clayton to spike by Galloway. It's
And
returned.
Yep, Braves are right there to dig it up.
Oh,
They're
up
going
by
back
Brown.
and forth. Oh, shoot. So the Braves did a great job at returning that and playing 1, 2, 3. They return it over. Luna hits it up into the ceiling, and basically, like in every time that you do that, it comes right back to you. If you don't get out of the way, then nobody can get there, and it's hard to read. You don't know where it's going. Jordan Apps is back for Pittsfield. They're up 22-17. First set here.
Ball is up
Oh,
and
shoot.
in the net.
I think she may have got a little off on her footing back here. I thought she was going to jump serve, and then I think she decided not to or something along those lines. But back in for Pittsfield is Sophia Friesen. She's going to have a seat there. Jordan is.
Blevins' serve for the Cougars is good. Pittsfield going to tip it over.
Up to Clayton
Clayton
and
to Galloway.
And
back tip
nice.
by Mitchell.
December Mitchell's there for the return. Nice work from all of the front row for West Central. Both Galloway, Mitchell, and Kylie all got a good handle on it. And I think Blevins in the back row had it. I don't know. I get caught up watching the ball. Sorry.
I forget after so many people do touch it.
Nice
Set it by
reception. Nice back row. Lawson,
Saved
Blevins
it.
to
They just send
Lawson,
it.
and a nice free ball by Luna.
Walston to Smith. Back row attempt by Friesen.
Oh, shoot.
In the net.
She's got good aggression in the back row. That's Sophia Friesen.
And I love that their coach is not trying to stop that. You know,
No.
it's not going to go into the net every single time. So
Nope. Pittsfield's going to take a timeout. They are up 22-20, and we'll take a timeout too. Make sure you keep an eye on the monitors where 8th graders are being flashed up there with some fun facts about themselves that they filled out. Welcome back to Winchester, where we're in the first set of the 8th grade match between West Central Cougars and the Pittsfield Braves. West Central is going to be taking the serve, where Aubrey Blevins will be serving. Cougars are trailing 20-22. Good
Serves
serve
up.
up.
to Walston. To Smith. Looks like to Peebles. Tip is good.
Nice work on the Braves. They had 1, 2, 3, and it went down good. So they are up 23-20. We have a substitution in for the ball game is number 25, Hazel Hill for the front row. Back to serve is Emma Henry. Nice strong serve, but she hits across her body, therefore it's going out of bounds and point West Central. Looks like back for West Central is going to be Marissa Galloway. She usually serves and then goes out shortly after. If we can, hopefully she has 4 good points in her sleeve to pull out.
Ball is up. Short serve to Walston. To Smith. She's going to set up Peebles on the right side. To Blevins. Clayton to set up Lawson.
And Lawson,
Spike is long, but good try.
That was a good bump set spike right there. Briley's got the kills in her, that's for sure. It just is all in your approach, and sometimes you just got to wait that second or two, because then you get under the ball just like that, and you compensate, and it goes out of bounds. But she's got the power to it, that's for sure.
Peebles back for the Braves. Ball is up and wide right.
Out of bounds. And that was game point, but game's still going on. So West Central is going to be up 22-24 with Clayton back to serve. This is, there we go.
Just a reminder, you do have to win by 2 points. So if the Cougars were to score here, the game isn't quite over. Oh.
And there is a reception error on the Cougars, so they are going to give that last point over to Pittsfield, and they're going to take this first set 25-23, I believe. And we're going to take a couple minutes as well. When we return, we will start up the second set of the 8th grade match.
And we're back here in Winchester. Just as a side note, Pittsfield took that first set, 25-23. If this match does not go to 3 sets, we're going to play an extra set to make it a 3rd set, to make sure that all of our 8th graders get a chance to play tonight for 8th grade night. That was agreed upon by both the West Central and Pittsfield coaches.
So in for West Central right now, and back to serve is going to be Jaden Luna. We have December Mitchell, Kylie Clayton, Marissa Galloway, Aubrey Blevins, and Briley Lawson.
For Pittsfield, we have Hannah Williams, McKinley Walston, and we have Friesen in there. Actually, she's going to take that pass. Back row attempt by Walston's no good. Point West Central. In the front row, we also have Emma Henry. Setting is Isabel Smith from the back row.
Madison Frieden is in there as well.
Ball's up.
Sorry, we have a few new names in here.
Yes.
attempted free ball over from Pittsfield has gone out of bounds, and West Central is going to take an early 2-0 lead with Luna back to serve again.
And the ball is up.
Nice serve, right over the top of the net. That's great.
Yep,
Good job
nice
for
hard
Luna.
serve.
Ace, 3-0.
And the ball is up once again.
Ooh, net
and
serve.
just short in the net. That time, Emma Henry was pulling up to the net.
In right now for Pittsfield is Jordan Apps. She's going to go back to serve.
And the ball is up over to the Cougars.
And an ace for Jordan Apps.
Drop short. Both Lawson and Mitchell were going after that one. The ball is up again. Another short serve up by Galloway to Mitchell. Sent over by Clayton, but it hit the ceiling.
Ceiling free ball. So ball hitting the ceiling, going over on the other side is a dead play. Hitting the ceiling and staying on your side within your 3 hits is playable.
Apps back again to serve.
Game is tied up at 3s right now. She has a
Ball's
nice
up.
short net serve, but it's over.
Serve to Blevins, then set attempt by Kylie Clayton. And Marissa Galloway tried to finish it off. Just went a little bit in the net.
Apps is back to serve again.
Ball is up.
Nice serve. She's got a nice, easy serve that goes hard, but right over the tip of the net.
Oh.
And a free ball sent over by West Central inbounds.
I think a miscommunication there. They both looked at each other like, oh no.
Who's got that? Reagan Brown's going to come in for West Central. The game is tied up at 4s, and Blevins will be back to serve.
Looks like Brown comes into the front row to take Mitchell's spot. Ball is up and short. And going to be sent over by Smith.
Back to Lawson, to
Good
Kylie
tip by
Clayton,
Clayton.
and to Galloway for a kill. Nice.
Hit attempts, but Pittsfield had a really good return there.
Nice. And they're going to have a net violation on Pittsfield. Galloway went up to hit it, had 2 good defenders there for Pittsfield, but one of them was in the net. The net did move. It did appear as though somebody was in there, so ball is going to go back to West Central. They are up 5-4.
Good net coverage right there by Pittsfield.
Yep.
Ball is up by Blevins.
And
off the arms of
Jordan Apps. She kind of went cross body, and the ball goes cross court and into the crowd. Cougars are up 6-4. Blevins back to serve on senior night or 8th grade night. Sorry, parents. I'm sorry, parents. You're not going to like that one. Oh, they play that? I'm surprised that we played that.
Oh, no. Okay, they did end up calling a lift on West Central. I think it was just a little bit of a late or delayed call.
So they hit the backboard when West Central was playing. I don't know exactly what all they called, but Pittsfield gets the ball back.
Sometimes that is playable,
you can play it, but
not in all circumstances. They usually define that before the game.
Yep. Emma Henry was back to serve for Pittsfield, but had a net serve. Cougars are up 7-5 with Galloway back to serve. Ball's up and just
short.
Barely short. Ella Hoots is going to come in for Galloway to be in the back row.
It's 7-6 Braves.
And also, Madison Frieden is in for Pittsfield.
And it looks like Sophia Friesen will be back to serve. Ball is up to Luna. Ball sails out.
She kind of takes a tough dive there, but ball goes out of bounds. Game tied up at 7 with Friesen back to serve.
Ball is up.
Nice
to
serve.
Lawson. Clayton sets it up.
Reagan attempts to tip it over.
Pittsfield's there to cover.
All right, Pittsfield's got the serve back here.
It's now 8-7 Pittsfield.
Back, good serve, back to Luna, and over, out of bounds. 9-7 Pittsfield. Friesen back to serve again.
That ball is up.
Nice.
And to Lawson, who sends it back over to Pittsfield.
And we have a...
You could see that net move.
Yeah,
Just
I
didn't
was
know
going to
who
say
hit
there's
it.
a net violation somewhere. I think somebody slid underneath the net. So point's going to go to Pittsfield. They're up 10-7. Good serve by Friesen. Back to Luna.
To Brown.
And Lawson. Oh, shoot.
Too sharp.
Yep, and
Good try, though.
she came from the outside in. So whenever you do that, you got to compensate your shoulders and hit it straight instead of straight with your body.
As my husband just pointed out, we had a double fan takedown right there.
We have a recovery crew that goes out in between games. That's why what our kids are good for. Oh, nice tip by Reagan, and the two of the Pittsfield girls were there, and they tipped it right back over with an error on West Central, so they're going to get the ball back, and Friesen's going to take it.
Yeah, they've been very aggressive at the net. Ball is up. It's like Hoots tried to go after that one. The ball sails long. And Friesen does have a pretty hard serve, and she's been hitting all the spots. Cougars get some kind of warning. I'm not actually sure what she said there.
There was a mask warning, it sounds like.
Ball is up. Back to Luna. Up by Lawson. Sent over by Brown. Friesen recovers to Smith.
Back to Henry.
Ball is
to
up by
Hoots.
Hoots.
And West Central's unable to recover it from Hoots in the back row. Point Pittsfield. They've got 14-7 with Friesen back to serve.
The Cougars did hustle after that ball, though, which is very good to see. Ball is up.
To Heilman. And Luna's there to recover. Nice hustle.
And Lawson
nice.
sends it over, and point West Central.
I would say that they deserve that point, that's for sure. So Likes is going to come into the game for Luna, as is Claire Sutton for Kylie Clayton.
Lots of playtime for lots of girls tonight.
Yep. We've got West Central's got 14 eighth graders, so you know you only have 6 out there at a time, so hard to kind of get everybody in there. And
Sutton's serve was short and
nice
well
free
up and
ball.
over, but a short serve.
Yep.
Returned by Pittsfield.
Ooh,
and
nice
then back
fight up
Cougars.
there between Lawson and Henry. With Lawson's coming out on top with that one. Kind of one of those balls that goes to the top of the net, and everybody's fighting for it.
Oh,
Back to serve right now is Walston.
Ball is up to Sutton.
And ace. Ace for Walston.
See, it's 16-8 Pittsfield over West Central.
Serve is up and good. Back to Heilman.
She sends
Over.
it over.
Lawson's there to attack. Oh, nice. I knew that Sophia Friesen back row, she hits that out of bounds, but she got it over. You can tell she's taking back row attempts to hit. You know that she knows what she's supposed to do. It's just a matter of getting everything played up how it's supposed to. So she does get it over. Good attempt. Goes out of bounds. Reagan Brown back to serve for West Central. They are down 9-16.
Ball is up and short
short.
serve in the net.
All right. Pittsfield's going to take the ball back. Walston, nope, I said Walston. I thought she was going back to serve, but it looks like Grace Henry's going back to serve right now. In for West Central is number 12, December Mitchell.
Pittsfield leads the match 1-0 over the Cougars.
Nice serve by Henry. Back to Mitchell. To Likes and Lawson. Free ball over.
Smith sets up.
Henry.
Yep, Emma Henry.
And shoulders are turned out of bounds, therefore ball ends up out of bounds. So we've got some substitutions again. Alex Lowry from Pittsfield is coming in, as well as Haley Jefferson
for Lawson.
Yep. And
let's see, Ella Hoots is replaced by Gracie Howard.
all right, point for Pittsfield. They are up 18-10. Back to serve is Isabel Smith.
Ball is up.
Nice serve, ace.
Short serve.
Right in the center of 3 West Central players. Nice ace. 19-10, Pittsfield's on top.
Looks like Likes is up to set for the Cougars. Ball is up.
Emma Howard is there, or Gracie Howard, I'm sorry, is there to retrieve it, but she hits it right into the net.
And ball is up. Back to the Cougars. Gracie Howard sends it over.
Ooh, and we're going to have a
Ball
fight at the
tipped
net.
over by Pittsfield.
Yep.
Yeah, I think
Emma
West
Henry
Central had a
was
double block
there.
there.
Yes.
Henry went.
Just right over the top of him.
Yep.
Katie Tolke's going to come in for Pittsfield and replace number 24, McKinley Walston, for the front. I think she's in back row. Yep.
Ball is up by Smith.
Ooh, and
sailed right over.
yes, and Howard was there. She touched it, but she went for it a little too fast, so she was already down, and it just rolled over the top of her. Pittsfield is up 22-10. They have taken the first set as well, playing to 25.
Ball is up.
Smith back to serve. Nice
over
serve.
to Howard.
Haley Jefferson into the net. Point Pittsfield, 23-10. See if she's got 2 more points in her.
Ball is up by Smith to Blevins. She sends it over.
Pittsfield's trying to set it up. Henry's right there for the kill.
Great hit by Henry.
Nice. Emma Henry, front row. Nice teamwork for the Braves back there. Everybody doing their part. Smith back to serve. Game point, 24-10.
Ball's up. Blevins returns it.
Oh.
Henry tries to be aggressive and send it back over. Just didn't work out that time.
She kind of was underneath of it too much and hit the ball behind her. Kylie Clayton's going to come back into the ball game. Claire Sutton's going to have a seat. Cougars are down 11-24 with Likes back to serve.
Ball is up.
Good serve. Nice spin on it,
Good
causing it to
serve
go
by
out of
Likes.
bounds, reflecting right off the defender from Pittsfield.
Looks like Lowry and Tolke in the back row to receive.
Likes is up to serve. Another good serve. Received by Henry, and nice
Friesen
attack by Friesen.
Jefferson to Clayton.
Free
To
ball
Howard.
over. Nice.
Point West Central.
Likes back to serve again. They are down 13-24.
Ball's up. And Pittsfield's ball is in the net. Point West Central.
Let's see how much of a comeback they can get. Don't forget, while you're watching us tonight, we are going to play a third game regardless of what the score turns out to be, just to allow more time for all these seniors. Both teams have some players, I believe, that may need some playing time on this well-deserved night. Ace. Nice serve from West Central.
Good hard serves by Likes. She's really hitting the back row, which, like I said, most of this whole night entirely, 7th and 8th grade, we've seen short serves, but our deep serves seem to be doing the trick. Ball is up.
Oh, nice kill. She does not
She's
hit that ball.
herself.
She does not hit that ball straight, flat. She hits it totally off the side. It barely goes over, but hey, point West Central, point Likes.
Ball is up.
Another nice serve with a spin on it to Tolke and out of bounds. Come on, West Central. Let's bring it back. 17-24. Likes back in the back row has had a good run.
Crowd was getting a little bit fired up there.
Pittsfield is gathering, trying to get their game face on.
Good serve.
Tolke.
Oh, good
nice.
Save by Freeze.
Oh, good
Tolke
attempt.
tries to send it back.
And Coach Dan gets taken out in the cardboard fans there. All right, we're going to take a timeout from Pittsfield here. They are up 24-18 West Central on this 8th grade night, second set of the 8th grade match. Make sure that you're hitting subscribe so we can continue our followers, and keep an eye on the screen here for our 8th graders from West Central as they're being shown. We'll be right back. And we're going to stay here because our husbands aren't paying any attention to us. This is not any different than home.
I think that if
This
you
why
listen,
we may not be good pairs up here.
yeah. If you listen in on Saturday, please comment who did it best.
That's bad.
hardly fair though, because more people
this is your
probably
first
listen to
night.
the boys' game as well.
Yeah,
so.
and this is only your first night. You're doing a great job. This is only my 4th night. I don't want. I'm not getting paid to do this.
Falls up by likes, another ace.
Nice work by Ashlyn in the back row there. You really don't have to mention who's better because, you know, they have
I think
more
you should blow up their
background
page.
But you can vote for Decker. He's been up here this whole time. Good
Ball is
serve up by Likes to Tolke.
Oh no, West Central had a did
she
she
have a
say
foot fault?
I think
She had a
thought it was
foot
rotation,
fault,
but
which
yep,
is going
foot
to
fault.
give the win to Pittsfield. Pittsfield's going to take the win here in 2 sets, 25-19, the second one.
25-23, the first one.
The first one.
And now we're going to play an extra set to allow more girls to get in and play.
All right. So while the teams are getting ready, this is just a 8th grade, 8th grade night fun thing. So Pittsfield does take the full set or the full match tonight here, and we're going to play and we're going to broadcast this fun last game too. So congratulations again to both teams on their seasons as they're coming to a final closing here. They've got both regionals coming up in the next week or so. Don't have exact dates on those. Also, congratulations to the schools who are putting all this together kind of on the fly. All the administrators, coaches, players, parents, and the officials who have come together quickly and made it happen for the kids. So you can join us. Again, subscribe to our page if you don't mind, because we can do more things with our page as we would like to continue doing this even past COVID. But you can join us on Saturday where the guys are going to be here to do the boys game versus Barry at 3 o'clock.
Just a reminder, all the Winchester games are presented on the YouTube channel for WC Athletics, and any sporting events held in Bluffs are under the WC Sports YouTube page.
We also want to thank the volunteers that are here with the scoreboard and the books and the visiting team who are, we allow in the scorekeepers and their media people as well. I know at this point it's kind of one of those things, you want to see your parents, you want to see your kids. I know that Pittsfield came in a bus, but we've had a lot of schools that don't have transportation, so their parents come and bring the kids and unfortunately have to stay tight in their cars or go up to the restaurants uptown in Winchester or various schools.
Looks like the girls are out there having some fun. They're
Yeah,
excited for this game.
I'm not sure what all they're cheering for, but both teams are cheering together, so I guess that's a good sign. There's some fun being had, which is what it's all about anyway. West Central's, I'm sure all the schools, I know that ours, West Central's gearing up for football and volleyball seasons for high school sports, which will then be followed by softball and baseball later on in the spring.
Everything's back to back to back this year, but
Yep.
some way, somehow they were able to work it in.
Yep. Make it happen. These short seasons kind of fly by, but they're getting the experience.
Also, thanks to, all the referees, officials, umpires that are lined up to do all these games, because I know some officials are doing games every single night.
Yep.
Time away from their families, and I mean they're just as excited to be back on the court as the kids.
Yep, absolutely. And these are second jobs to all of them, not typically their primary jobs.
No.
So they don't have much time at home during these short weeks. So we are taking the court out here, both teams. I'm going to tell you who's out there. We've got Jefferson, Sutton, let's see, Ella Hoots, Brooklyn Heilman, Likes, and Gracie Howard for West Central. For Pittsfield, we have...
I have an unknown number,
I do. We do not have a 41, so...
I apologize, we can't honor you. Looks like on Pittsfield we also have a number 7. I do not have her number written down. We have 33 Isabel Smith still out there. Looks like maybe a 23. I do not have her number either. We have 32 Taylor Peoples out there. And we have 17 Rinley Priest, which is a new name. Girls are almost more excited for this game, I think, than they were the first 2 sets. Maybe the pressure's off now, so they know that they can just relax and have some fun. Looks like West Central's going to rotate back one. We had that serving violation in, I believe, the first set where we just didn't rotate back one, and that was the problem there. So Blevins ended up serving twice in a row.
Okay, I'm back. Rebecca Walston is number 41. In for Pittsfield, I apologize, she wasn't on the roster originally.
Ball is up. And that was Smith. Her ball will sail into the net. Serve by Ashlyn Likes is up and good. She'll continue her serving streak.
Likes is back up to serve.
Ball is up.
In. And received from Pittsfield, but out of bounds from Taylor Peoples. Likes is up. She's got early 3 points. Back to a hole for Pittsfield.
And ace. You know, it's nice that they do get to play this extra match just because both benches are full of girls.
Yes.
Which is also great. You know, you love to see them interested, especially with, you know, the mask wearing different type of year we're having. So
looks
the
like
interest is still there.
Yeah. Pittsfield's got 16 girls. West Central has 14, and that's merely impossible to get everybody equal playing time.
Hoots up for the tip, just a little bit short, hits the top of the net. Point Pittsfield.
Walston, Rebecca Walston back to serve.
Ball is up.
Good serve, back to Likes.
Jefferson
with an attack.
Spike attempt was over.
Good. Point West Central. Braves are unable to receive it back over, return it.
Looks like Jefferson will also step back to serve for the Cougars.
Cougars up 5-1. Ace for West Central. Number 7. I don't have her.
I don't have a number 7 or a 23, actually.
I'm sorry, guys.
We apologize.
I took it off of the roster book. So I counted 16 girls on the roster. So now we're up to like 19 girls. So I'm very, very sorry for not having everybody's names.
Jefferson's serve was at the ceiling, and Brown will come in to replace Jefferson.
I do have Hazel Hill coming in, as well as Lainey Constable.
It looks like Rinley Priest will step back to serve for the Braves.
Oh, we got some. They'll get this figured out. There's a lot of rules coming with volleyball, and there's a lot of rules due to COVID. Things are not A lot of new rules. Everybody, even though they're at the end of their season, there's no way that you can possibly remember all this stuff.
Yep, even substitutions, you have a lot of rules. Like, for example, you have to step in front of the 10-foot line, closer to the net, and that's how you sub. And you take turns one at a time. So,
point for Renly Priest from the back row. Braves have 3 points. West Central has 6.
Looks like we have Brown setting for the Cougars. Ball is up to Howard, to Brown. Howard sends it over. Oh, spike attempt by number 23. Good save by Hoots.
Save.
Over by Sutton.
To Constable.
Good set by Pittsfield.
Back to 23. Nice
Tip
attack.
and kill.
Yes. Nice work for Pittsfield.
That was a good volley on both sides, actually.
Yep, absolutely. Oh, oops. we have Hannah Williams coming in. Taylor Peoples is going to have a seat.
Ball is up. It's short.
Nice serve by
Hoots
Renly.
tried to get there.
Good job, Renly Priest.
Yep, ace for Priest.
They are down 5-6.
Ball is up.
Back to Heilman, who sends it over. They're going to try 1, 2, 3, and gets to 1 in barely 2. So points going to go back to West Central. Kinsey Jones is going to be coming in as well as December Mitchell for West Central.
They replace Sutton and Heilman.
Jones is going to go back to serve.
Ball
Underhand
up.
serve. Back to Priest, who's there but isn't able to get underneath of it. Point back to Jones in West Central. Jones serve, underhand serve, good. A couple overhand touches there by both 23 and Howard. But it looks like West Central is going to come out on top with a little bit of back and forth there. Jones is going to go back to serve, 9-5 West Central.
Ball is up.
Yep.
Smith set.
Oh, shoot.
Oh, no, yep. Just a little miscommunication with maybe a set just a little too far in. Good attempt, though.
Yep.
Jones back once again to serve. Cougars are playing straight up. We have Mitchell on the outside, Howard in the middle, and Hoots on the right side in the front row.
Free ball over from Pittsfield. A
Likes
nice
was
free
ready.
ball at that.
Oh, but it sails.
That free ball had some, that's not your typical free ball. That's like a set and sail free ball because it had some power to it.
She was going for the kill with that one.
Williams back to serve for Pittsfield.
Likes to Brown. Mitchell sends it over.
Oh, yeah. So we have an overhand attempt, like a set from the back row. However, it was pretty low. It was kind of below her chest, which is very much a lift or like a legal contact.
Push, yeah.
So you can do that if you're careful from like the shoulders up, but you have to be pretty good at it to be able to pull it off.
Yep, and the ball was coming at her quick, so really the only thing she could have done was maybe bend her knees a little bit more, get under the ball, but
that's hard
yep,
when they're coming at your
so
body
quick.
like that. I mean, I remember doing some crazy things because it just comes at you and you're like, oh, what do you do?
You just react. Lawson back to serve for the Cougars. Looks like Galloway will take the middle position. Howard will stay on the right side, and Mitchell will go to the outside for the Cougars.
Ooh, well.
I thought she was going to push herself off Galloway's back to get up the ball, but
Mitchell she was like, give it to me. She wants to go and hit it, which she does, but goes into the net.
Back to serve for Pittsfield, number 23. Apologize, we don't have a name.
I apologize. She's doing a great job out there, though. And that's a great ace right there for her. I did run downstairs and got Rebecca Walston's name. I didn't realize that we didn't have everybody's, so I'm still catching my breath, so I don't know that I can make it back down there.
Ball is up. Oh.
And
Speaking of 41,
whoops,
poor girl.
Sorry about that.
Ball will go back to the Cougars. It looks like Howard's going to step back to serve. Ball is up. Short serve. Priest is there. Ball is up.
Over from Smith.
Looks like it went from Priest to Williams to Smith for the kill.
Nice job for Pittsfield. Winchester's not able to get that back. So they're going to come back to serve is number 25, Hazel Hill. They are
Ball
down.
is up.
Yep, they are down 9, but just got an ace. So 10-13.
Jones can't quite get the ball. Good try, though. Ball is up. And short serve, another same spot. Jones gets this one this time.
Yep.
Oh.
Good attempt. They had a one hit, and the second hit was one-handed, but just didn't have any speed to it. West Central's got Kylie Clayton and Brooklyn Heilman coming back in for him. Brooklyn's going to go back to serve. Kylie's going to play front left, maybe. I don't know. They're going to all probably rotate. Anyway, she's in the front row.
Got our number 23, Rebecca Walston, and Isabel Smith. Oh, I'm sorry, and our number 7, our mystery number 7, back to
Again,
receive.
I'm sorry, guys. Oh, nice ace by Brooklyn.
Yep, very good serve.
15-10. Heilman back,
Ball is
serve
up.
up, good.
Walston. Brown is there.
Nice.
Tips it right over, and Pittsfield cannot return.
It's not that they weren't there, though. They did have players right there, Priest and Friesen, I think.
Ball's up by Heilman.
No, Williams was up there. All right.
I think some miscommunication there.
Yep. Ace for Heilman. West Central with the lead, 17-10.
Got Galloway in the middle. Looks like Brown on the right side and Clayton on the outside for the Cougars. And another ace for Heilman. She's liking that back line area. And in the back row for the Cougars, we have Heilman, Howard, and Lawson. Ball's up, short serve this time.
Nice
She
ace.
tricked him.
Right inside that 10-foot line. 19-10. We've got Haley Jefferson and Aubrey Blevins coming in for West Central. Brown and Lawson are going to have a seat. Heilman's back to serve.
Looks like Clayton's going to go to the right, Galloway's going to go to the middle, and Jefferson's going to shift to the outside.
Ooh, nice receive from Pittsfield right into a hole for West Central. They're going to take the ball back, and number 33, Smith. Yep.
19-11, West Central over Pittsfield. Ball is up and in the net for Smith. If you're joining us late, this is actually just a third for fun match. Pittsfield won the first 2 sets, I believe 25-23, and then 25-18 or 25-21, something like that. Don't quote me, but they actually did win this match 2-0. But this third one is for fun. We're getting the girls some more playing time to honor them a little bit more on their 8th grade night as they get ready to wrap up their season and head to regionals.
Walston's back for Pittsfield, back to serve.
20-12 West Central. Ball up.
That was kind of a floater. I thought that was going over, but it unfortunately ends up in the net.
Jefferson back to serve for the Cougars. Looks like we have a substitution for the Braves.
Yep, Lainey Constable's coming in. She'll go to the back row for the Braves. Oh, timeout. We weren't rotating yet. Lots of rules, but there was a substitution happening, and they didn't wait for the whistle to blow, but they're going to let them redo it. Lots of learning to be done. It's fine. Don't be embarrassed about it.
Ball is up. Looks like, was that Constable who was there? Yep.
Tip over by Clayton. And lots of red all together. Lots of open space.
They were running after it, but couldn't quite return it.
All
Jefferson
right.
back again to serve.
Yep, 22-12.
Ball's up.
Nice serve. Short
to Priest.
Oh. Yeah, I think that was 4.
Yep.
Well,
or Blevins. I think, or Blevins is in the net possibly.
I think it was like they were going to have a 4-hit anyway, but then I think Blevins kind of fell into the net.
Either way, point Pittsfield for that one. Ball is up, short serve.
Ooh.
Jefferson almost made it there, didn't quite though, so point Pittsfield.
22-14, West Central in favor. Hazel Hill's coming in for Pittsfield in the front row. Priest back
Ball's
to serve.
To Howard. Clayton gets it up. Oh, hit attempt by Galloway.
Yep.
Oh, just short.
Just short. Barely makes it over. I think she motioned that she may not have hit it flat on her hand. I think she may have hit her wrist. Priest, serve up, and a floater and an ace. All the good things. 16-22. West Central's in favor. Priest is back to serve for Pittsfield.
Ball is up to Blevins. She sends it over to Constable, to Smith, to our 23 who's been killer at the net.
So they are going to call her as kind of as a throw because, okay, yeah, they're going to throw it as a throw. She attempted to hit it, but her hand was cupped. So rather than hitting it flat on her hand, they are acting as though it was thrown. So that's just one of those things you got to figure out with your hands. But back to serve right now is going to be Claire Sutton for West Central.
Ball's up and short.
Yep, little short. So West Central still has the lead, 23-17. Back to serve for Pittsfield is number. Okay, we have a substitution.
Looks like Frieden is going out, and maybe she'll be replaced by Williams, I think.
Yep. We're sitting completely like teed up with the substitution, so it's hard to see what numbers are out there. And Williams comes right in for an ace, 18-23.
Of course, we're starting to get the names down a little bit when it's the very last set.
This is how it always goes. Okay, so number 15, Katie Tolke, is going to come in for the front row. Number 33, Isabel Smith, is going out. And back to serve is Williams.
And here we go, ball's up to Howard, to Mitchell, over
free
by
ball
Blevins.
Over with a point, West Central. Nice free ball by Blevins.
A little bump kill right there.
Yeah.
We've had a few bump kills tonight.
Yep. It's going to be game point for West Central if they can get this point here, 24-18. Good serve up and ace. That's going to take care of our third match here, but overall, Pittsfield's going to take the win for both 7th and 8th grade games. It's 8th grade night here at West Central at Winchester, where we congratulate both teams, 8th graders, on a great season, and good luck to them in high school next year, and hopefully they have a better season than what they did this year.
It almost looks like the girls are trying to play again.
They are. There's something going on at the net. But either way, both teams are going to be falling into regionals coming up. So keep an eye open for that. But we are done at Winchester for junior high volleyball. Thanks for being patient with us as we all are new to this, but it's been fun. And come back.
I think the girls would keep playing if they let them.
I don't know what they're doing. I think they're getting a picture or something. There's lots of junior high girls stuff going on right now. So join us back on Saturday, where we will be taking on the boys high school basketball. We'll be taking on Barry at 3 o'clock. Grant and Denny will be here, so you don't have to listen to Rachel or I anymore.
We appreciate all 16 of you for joining us tonight.
And don't forget to subscribe to the channel, and we'll see you back on Saturday.
Thanks. Have a good evening.